a podcast. In this episode, we take a look at how India's startup ecosystem is entering an exciting new phase, where technology and innovation are helping ambitious businesses grow and compete on a global stage. Over the years, India has evolved from an emerging entrepreneurial market into one of the world's largest innovation ecosystems. Today, the country is home to technology startups, fintech platforms, AI companies, SaaS firms, and unicorns that are making their presence felt across the world. But perhaps the most interesting part of India's startup story is what comes next. More and more entrepreneurs are no longer thinking only about the domestic market. They're building businesses with global ambitions right from the start, and technology is making that easier than ever before. The numbers tell a remarkable story. By early 2026, more than 235,000 startups had been recognized under the Startup India initiative. Together, these companies have created over 2.1 million direct jobs, highlighting the growing role entrepreneurship now plays in India's economic development. India is widely seen as the world's third-largest startup ecosystem. A growing investor base, stronger digital infrastructure, and increasing participation from entrepreneurs in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities have all contributed to this growth. Government initiatives and partnerships aimed at promoting innovation and manufacturing are also helping strengthen the ecosystem. At the same time, technology has changed the way businesses expand. Not too long ago, going global meant setting up overseas offices and making significant investments in infrastructure. Today, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, digital payments, and remote working tools have lowered many of those barriers. As a result, companies can now reach customers around the world, manage teams across different locations, and deliver services internationally without having a physical presence everywhere. This shift is especially visible among software businesses, AI startups, fintech companies, consulting firms, e-commerce brands, and professional service providers. For many founders, international expansion is no longer a distant goal. In many cases, it's built into the business model from day one. But while technology has transformed the way businesses operate, some fundamentals remain just as important. As companies grow internationally, issues like governance, compliance, intellectual property, banking relationships, and operational scalability become increasingly important. Experts believe that while technology has created unprecedented opportunities, long-term success still depends on having strong foundations and a clear strategy for growth. The impact of entrepreneurship can be seen across developed economies, where small and medium-sized businesses continue to drive innovation, create jobs, and contribute significantly to economic resilience. Looking ahead, artificial intelligence is expected to play a major role in shaping the future of entrepreneurship. AI is already changing how companies are built, funded, and scaled across sectors such as software, finance, healthcare, and education. Although AI adoption is still in its early stages, many believe it will continue lowering barriers to entry and allow smaller teams to compete more effectively with larger organizations. India's startup ecosystem has already come a long way, but the next chapter is likely to focus on building globally competitive companies that can serve customers across multiple markets. With more than 235,000 recognized startups, millions of jobs created, growing AI adoption, and expanding international opportunities, Indian entrepreneurs are increasingly well-positioned to shape the future of global business. For founders, investors, and policymakers alike, one thing is becoming increasingly clear. India's startup story is no longer just about creating new businesses. It's about building businesses that can compete, grow, and thrive on the global stage. Thank you for tuning in to the DNA podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories and insights from India and beyond.